Evening all. So it's very difficult to speak after a very good meditation session. But today's purpose is also along with meditation. It's a women's health concerning. We would like to know if you would like to have any questions, any of your questions answered. Do you have any questions to ask us concerning women's health and meditation? So as the audience is getting ready to ask, I would like to know from you and Anjali, who are practitioners and trainers also, like, is there an ideal time to meditate for women? Is there any specific time that we should choose? Could you please clarify?
Ideal time for everyone is early morning before sunrise. That's the ideal time for everyone. But women are also play a lot of other roles at home, isn't it? They are wives, mothers, and they have some responsibility. So sometimes if you not able to do it early morning and you're not had a good sleep, sometimes if you have a small baby at home and the baby has not slept in the night, you don't get sleep and you're not able to get up in the morning. So you don't have to skip meditation, but whenever it is possible for you during the morning time, we can meditate. Yeah. If I don't know whether Anjali wants to add something to it.
You've spoken everything, sister.
Okay. So again, to audience, like if there is something to ask, Vinti, Maragatam, Jyoti, Lata, so please do ask us. I have a lot of questions. I'm going with the second one. Can I, Vasu?
Yes, please.
See, like, staying consistent in the practice is very uh, difficult and important at the same time. See, for example, like even given a status quo, like I don't have anything else to do. Also, like 3 days in a month, I cannot sit during my periods because like I just can't sit. Like and coming back to the practice because 3 days I'm not doing and bringing to the consistency is difficult. What is your advice in general to women who suffer this or
Yeah.
undergo this? Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, you can't force meditation on yourself. Anyway, it won't happen, isn't it? If you're feeling ill, your stomach is hurting, your legs are hurting, your body is hurting, and you're feeling uneasy because of your periods and, because of something which is going on in your physical body, it is difficult anyway for us to sit down, right? During such times, I think we can have that. We just said that we observe our meditation condition and hold on to it, and we can recall it. So you would have done the meditation the previous day, or 2 days before, or 3 days before. You can just recall that meditation condition. You can just recall that the minute you recall the condition and hold it, it will start expanding. It's kind of we call it as a meditative state that could be carried on throughout. So even if you're not able to meditate on those 2 days or 3 days, you're not able to sit down, you can still hold on. And the
To
other
the
ways are,
connection.
you can sit and read some literature that
Okay.
connects you to your higher self.
Okay.
You can listen, sometimes even reading is not possible. So you can just listen to some
Mm.
podcast or some videos that will help you to, or just listen to some light music or something that connects your soul to a higher feeling, so that it calms you down. It helps you. Sometimes even, just sitting down and writing your thoughts on in a diary can
Yes,
help.
could
So
help.
we'll
Okay.
have to find what helps us during that time. For me, I used to just lie down and go into meditation, even though lying down and meditating is not recommended because you'll go into sleep. But for me, the connection was important. For me, feeling even when I'm not well, I will just try and sit in an incliner or something like that and be in that state. And that helps me to center myself and feel more calmer and less stress.
Thank you, Vasu. That's very detailed explanation. Yes, Anjali.
Only relaxation would also help.
Okay.
If you cannot just meditate or be in the meditative state, just do a relaxation while lying down or just sitting or just 5 minutes of cleaning. If you can't meditate on those days, do 5 minutes of cleaning 2-3 times in a day. That will be helpful.
Thank you. Anjali, are there any questions from the audience? Vinti, you'd like to ask? Okay, I have one last question because we are reaching at 6. Uh, talking from your experience, Anjali and Vasu, how you used meditation as a tool to overcome your hormonal changes. You both are practitioners and trainers for a very long time. Speaking from your experience, no, all that you've undergone, if you have undergone, no, how meditation helped. Can you both share your success story or a self-reflecting journey, please?
Anjali, you want to go first because I went first for all this. You want to say something before I say something?
I think consistency in the practice was what helped me, even though I was going through a lot of physical, mental, and emotional issues. I always stuck to my practice, diary writing, venting out all the things that are going on. So that helped me a lot.
When you
Take-
say issues, I'm trying to be specific. It's hormonal related. Is
Yes,
that
hormonal related.
right?
Because of hormonal related issues, you go through a lot of emotional issues. You go through a lot of mental issues.
Right.
So they affect us in a lot of ways. So only practice helped me. Taking regular sittings helped me. That's what I can say.
Actually, that's very motivating because that is something under our control. Like the hormonal issues or the emotional and mental issues are not under our control. It's going to happen. But
True.
when you say that I did practice and it really helped me to sail through, it's very motivating for all of us who are going to be in that journey or already in that journey to think that okay, we can also handle it. Yes, Vasu.
So when it actually happens, like you have your periods or when you're not feeling well, it is very difficult to meditate, you know. So you need to meditate when you're feeling good, when you're feeling well. That will help you during those days,
Days. Okay.
like you take a vaccine before, to deal with.
Prevent cold or cough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, the coronavirus itself, we all of us took a vaccine, yet we got the corona. Probably we all was had a mild effect of it, you know. So this also it's in the similar way. When you meditate on those days when you are all right and when you're feeling good, and Anjali rightly said, those days consistently you meditate, you can carry that feeling of well-being probably. It's not possible for us to avoid, or just because I want to say this always to everyone, that just because you're meditating doesn't mean your problems are going to vanish. Nor it's that your physical DNA is going to change drastically. It will change probably over a period of time, because I know over a period of 17 years of meditation it has changed, but it doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen because 2 days you meditated, 3 days you meditated, and the fourth day. There is an effect, but the effect is so subtle. Most of the time, people don't see it, they miss it. And that's why they leave meditation, because they want to see big changes happening. But this is my example. If I have taken 10 years to put on 20 kgs, that 20 kgs is going to just melt away because I did a week of gym? It's not going to. It will take probably that much time to come back to the health that I lost. So meditation also, but this is something that one experiences, and it is different for different people. It works differently for each and every one of us. And that is why somewhere probably, I used to get a lot of migraine. and probably our next session will be on migraine. And this migraine problem actually started vanishing because of my meditation. I
Wow.
noticed this very clearly in my case. So I cannot
See,
advocate and say that,
for
you meditate, so migraine is going to go. But it happened for me. And for somebody else, it would be something different, you know. So it is very effective, at least to get strength within ourselves to face
absolutely,
all those problems that we face every month, So
absolutely, yeah.
it gives real inner strength. That's what I can say.
Thank you. So, like, thanks for putting that meditation is not a panacea, but it is going to help you to strengthen your inner self. Thanks, Anjali, someone who has undergone and saying like it being consistent and having a practice that helps. So, thank you all for joining us today. So, because it's a year end and it's a wrap time, Spotify wrap, YouTube wrap, like we are going to give you a small wrap of what happened. Allow me to share my screen. Yes. I'm going to have our another co-founder Bhairavi also in spotlight as we are wrapping towards the year. So what we did this year, like we want to share with you, like quickly. So we started this year. In fact, even before the world announced World Meditation Day, last year somehow we have a prophecy and started with heartfelt reflection and a heartfulness meditation in December. It was a wonderful session where we spoke about what happened in the year and completed the session with a heartfulness meditation. The second session, the first session of 2024 was with on mental health. So this is part of Hold and More series. We thought like it's not only about the physical health, we'll also should talk about the emotional and mental health. So we had a session with Renu Murli. And we, of course, we were founded on Women's Day about 2 years ago. So we celebrated that with Women's Day, having some coveted women in this board with Priyanka Lopez conducting a panel discussion with Shalas, Janvi, and Kritika and myself. And then we also spoke about in May about financial skill for women. And June is the International Day, and we had a wonderful practice on 30 minutes on yoga practice for hormonal balance. So do go and check out all these videos. That could give you some insights, and also have a you can have a 30 minutes video run for you and do those yoga to help you for hormonal balance. This was conducted by Lena Thalreja. And next we had a session from on frozen shoulders through physiotherapy. So this was conducted from by Anushri, Dr. Anushri. It again gave us a lot of quick tips to solve the frozen shoulders issue. And I'm glad that we are taking one specific issue as like Vasu said, like migraine. We are taking one specific issue, saying okay, how to handle frozen shoulders. It's not like over. It's every entire body will be curing. We take one issue at a time and talking about that with experts. And then we spoke about strength training for women. So Renuka is a posture expert, and we're glad to have her on board and conduct this for women. Gave a lot of tips and also about healthy eating. And now October being a mental health session, mental health day, October month, we had an awareness session on mental health where we have conducted a session test, mental health test, and also had some practical tips that we can immediately implement when we have a mental health condition. So I'm going to quickly show you our YouTube video channel. Like, so these are the videos that we released. Do go and subscribe to our YouTube channel to get notified about this video and any other video. And we also started putting a lot of shorts, some quick bites. Daily, you're consuming a lot of information. Why not consume this for your own good health? And that's a wrap. And next year, we are going to have, maybe we'll start with migraine session and lot more on hormonal health for women. Thank you for joining us today, and we wish you a Merry Christmas, a wonderful New Year ahead. And we opening the floor for your comments, please. So feedback is the breakfast for champions. So do give us feedback, give us breakfast, and share some wonderful words if you are liking this or thing. Over to you all.
Thank you, Devi. So beautifully wrapped up, and I myself enjoyed seeing all the sessions that we have done. So it
Yeah.
was a good recap for me also to go and visit, because I also take take information from the videos that has been posted, because the experts tell us some things and we want to go and check out. And yeah, thank you so much for reminding us.
Thank you, Vasu. So if you noticed on a personal note, November we didn't conduct a session because November very important event happened in Hold. Vasu turned 60.
That's what we did, huh?
All our focus was on that. Like you can check those videos also, but Vasu is holding it. She's not putting it. Like, once Vasu
I will.
available,
Probably will do it from the whole forum. Thank you, Devi, for reminding. I promise you, before the year ends, there will be one video from my side.
please.
Okay.
Hopefully.
But we didn't conduct because it was my 60th birthday. We didn't conduct because I think most of us were traveling during that month,
Yeah, we didn't pressure you that month saying like Vasu tell us a session because we were like we were planning for some event and yeah, basically. Sister Vinti unmuted. Yes, Vinti Shukla, could you share something?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that it helps me feel anchored, meditation. A lot of things happen in our lives all the time. So I think whatever we do in the morning, it gives me strength to go through the day. So it's a source of strength for me. Meditation is like, I feel anchored, I feel connected all the time.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Outside, I can't change the situation, but
Wow.
inside, I feel, yeah, I feel protected.
That's one word, Clark, summarizes.
Complete
Outside,
word.
I can
Anchored is so beautiful. So
Yeah.
beautifully explained.
Yes, anchored. It anchors you. And what you can change is within you and how you keep yourself to the, how you react and respond to that.
Yeah, and
Thank you.
anchors you to yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
It is so profound if you think about it. Yeah.
Yes, Bhairavi, continuing to the, do you like to share something more?
I really loved the way she explained it, that anchored, imagine anchoring yourself to yourself, that is all we need to be calm, to be healthy, to be fine, to be okay.
Right, right.
Very, very beautifully put, Vinit.
No one is escaping hormonal changes. No one is going to escape perimenopausal or menopausal. It's not spoken. It's not taught. It's not, information is not given. That's why we started this. So if we can really understand this and have the strength within through meditation to face it and deal with it, dealing with it is important, and facing it is important. Actually, getting old itself is to face our age is an important part of women's life. For some reason, over a period of thousands of years, we have made to feel that our exterior, how we look growing older, uh, is kind of a taboo. It has become.
More
For
important.
men, it's not like that. For women, it's how we look is given so much importance, and I feel that's not fair. Yeah. But we are okay. We are in a good place, all of us.
Right.
And meditating.
Margadam, you would like to share? Generally, you're I've seen a woman of lot of words. You would like to share a few words about old, which is the best?
Nothing particular actually, what to say, ma. I didn't, I can't put it in a word actually, but only the experience, as Master used to say. I didn't know anything. By His grace only I had come up to this level, you can say. The only the gratitude and the faith I was having on Him, I was able to meet lot of problems. Of course, as Vivekananda used to say, you are the creator of your own destiny. I created my destiny in my teenage and and reaped all the consequences. Still, I'm able to be strong. Means it is because of His magnanimity, you can say, and His mercy that I'm here, and happy to be with you all.
Thank you.
From
Thank
my
you. We are
bottom
also very
of my
happy to
heart,
have
I'm
you on.
Yes. Thank you very
Jyoti
much.
and Lata, you would like to share something before we wind up? Okay. So over to you and Anjali.
I think we'll say bye. We had a good meditation and good chat, you know. So I think we can wrap up and meet next year. Yeah. So happy New Year, season's greetings to everyone.